Hey everybody, I'm going to show you a video on how to create your own samples, input those samples into the Roland TM-2 module here, and then assign those samples to a pad or any kind of trigger. I have looked for months on videos that explain this process, and nobody has been able to explain it to me in a way that makes sense or that is jumping through hoops, but I'm going to change that. So you're going to need a few things. Obviously, you're going to need your Roland TM-2 module here, a pad or any kind of trigger that you're going to be putting your sample on, an SD or micro SD card, a computer that also is able to read an SD card, and a DAW, and then of course whatever sample that you want to use. So the very first thing, which is the most important step, is we are going to format this SD card. Again, I cannot stress this enough. This is the first and most important step. If you do not format this, it will not work. So now that it's in here, we're going to press the Insta and Shift at the same time. We're going to scroll over to SD card format. We're going to hit the plus sign. It says, are you sure? Yes. We're going to hit the plus sign again. Are you sure? This time it says hit 2. Okay. Now it's executing. So it is now formatting that SD card, and I think this one that I'm using is a 1 terabyte maybe, so I can put like a stupid amount of samples on it if I wanted to. If I wanted this to be a snare drum or a cowbell or chimes or anything, I could take any kind of sample that I wanted and then input it in here and then assign it to here. So this process takes anywhere between 10 and 30 seconds for it to execute. SD card format complete. Cool. So now we're going to take this out. We're going to put it into our computer. So up here, I have this sample. Oh, let me go back. Okay. That is the sample for the, what is it? The Super Nintendo, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. So as soon as you turn the game on, that's the first thing that you hear. Okay, so I want that as a sample. So what we're going to do is we are going to go over here and we are going to mix it down to a wave. It has to be a wave. It cannot be an MP3, a WMA, it can't be an MP4. It has to be a wave. The reason for that is because the TM2 module will not register anything that is not a wave. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into here, we're going to scroll down to the TM2, click on Roland, click on TM2, click on Wave, and we're going to save this as Nintendo, right? Cool. That's it. We're done. So we're going to take this out and put it back in here, and it's loading. And while this is loading, I need to change my routing here on my Behringer X32. There we go. And so now we want to put the sample as the main one right here. So if I hit this, I want it to be able to make that sound. So not that sound, obviously. I want to take it and change that. So what do? So we're going to hit Insta. Okay, or you can actually, let's go back. You can go to any new kit that you want because you're going to be able to change what it says up here. Okay, so we're going to go to kit 55, and as you hear, there's already a sample on it. We're going to change that. So we're going to hit Insta, and you're going to scroll all the way to the right until you hit whatever you named your sample. Okay, there we go. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go back. Okay, that's it. That's all we have to do. So so now we can change that to Nintendo. The display here, the name of what this is, we can change it to anything that we want that's going to make sense. So now, there we go. Anyway, guys, I hope this video helps.